Hey guys, my name is Parzival, I also go by Will, and I am back with another sketchbook tour. Please excuse, you can't really see it, but the hellscape that is the rest of, the outside of this environment. I need to vacuum, but I have a sketchbook here that I want to share with you guys, because that's kind of what we do here, and this is actually one that has taken me a bit. Obviously, I covered it in a bunch of nature stickers because, as most of you guys who regularly watch my channel may know, I mostly draw humanoids and humans because that's what I grew up doing. I never really went through like a dragon phase or a warrior cats phase or anything like that, or whatever dog people are into, a sparkle dog phase, I think that's the word for it, or a watership down phase. So I didn't really get to do animals. So I dedicated an entire sketchbook, it's actually pretty thick compared to my usual sketchbook standards, to trying to figure out animals. And so it's 30 sheets, 60 pages. It is white, green, and blue cardstock with gray printer paper and white sketch paper. And it went from September 21st, 2018 to July 8th, 2019. And this is mostly because around September I joined a Pokemon-based group that was also partially to help me learn how to draw animals a bit better. I don't know how much it helped, but it certainly got me started on it. And I started with this sketchbook with sketches of my character for that group. Her name is Cynthia Carmichael, and she's an Eevee. She's very sleep-deprived and likes chocolate-covered espresso beans. This is my attempt at drawing one of the Ivysaur NPCs, and I don't like how that looks, but you know what? I tried, and that's the important part. This is Ridge, who was a Sneasel on the group. The only character of mine that's in the group is Cynthia, so as an FYI, I don't have a lot of the names on hand for me of the characters' owners, so I apologize. But I did a bunch of sketches of Cynthia and Cynthia interacting with Ridge. And it was a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon based group, so I have a lot of sketches that I collaborated on with my partners and teammates as well. So Cynthia and her teammate Mira, and a big group of Cynthia, Saren, and Mira in human Mira's cloak, because Mira does have a human form. And Cynthia and Saren, with Cynthia batting at Saren's tail, since Saren is a Vulpix. There's a lot of stuff that I tried to learn with this, and I wasn't always super successful, but I felt like it was very often a good way to just at least start trying to learn stuff, and getting into interactions and stuff, and learning how to sketch was probably the most important thing over liner and coloring, because if I can't get the sketch right, if I can't get the form right, it doesn't matter how well I line or color it, the base and foundation isn't correct. So that's what I really want to work with most. Cynthia likes tarot cards and astrology as well. She's very superstitious. She doesn't say that she is. And we got a new teammate, Faith, who is a Ralt, and you can't really see that because of the glare, unfortunately. A Mira sketch page. Another team sketch page for an event. This is Sunny, who is a Mareep as a part of that group. I think I could have made the Mareep fluffier, but I was still trying to figure out body shapes and stuff like that. And here we have a Sunny sketch page here, and Cynthia and Ridge fighting, because we decided to do another collaboration. And this is where we started Art Fight. Now, this actually isn't that far into the book, so, no, this is not where we started Art Fight. What am I saying? This is January. This is me drawing my own animal OCs. Excuse me. I had a few designs that I bought just to practice drawing animals. And I decided I'd throw some Anthros in here as well. This is not an Anthro. This is my character Gwyn. She's a camo Mimi, and she doesn't really count, but she has animal features. She totally counts. Then some owl studies, because I was drawing, I was RPing with my sister, where one of the characters is based on an owl and has an owl-based fae form, so I did some owls. Then Pokemon Sword and Shield got some information, so I did some fan art for that. I don't particularly like Grookey's design, just because it doesn't jive with me. Not that it's not a cute Pokemon, but I like Sobble most, and then Scorbunny is pretty cool. And then I forgot this was my animal sketchbook, and I drew my character Nane. Then Spike, who is like this like gooey demon ghost cat for Harry the Ripper. Then more of me forgetting which sketchbook I was in, so there's some Kazel and some Lydon. This is actually one of the best Lydons I think I've drawn recently, and I really, really like it. I like how squishy he is. My sister's character, Dawn. Oop. Brush that away. I don't know where that came from. Gross. Some more of TK's characters. I don't remember their names, unfortunately, because I didn't write them down, and I should have. But more attempts at drawing cats, basically. A rabbit test. And some Great Dane studies because of that RP where the TiVo and Michelle are, like, talking about owl fae forms. The TiVo once had a Great Dane. So I did some dog studies. Then I did some lizard and dragonfolk studies. I like dragonfolk who have like long long like snappy snouts. Not like T-Rex sort of snouts or like alligator. Like I like the long extended snout that like is thinner. More cats. More cats on this page as well. It's hard to see. This was from the Pokemon Fusion meme. I got a Nidoranite, so a Nidoran and an Omanite, and I thought it was like a pretty cute like Eldritch Rabbit shell thing. Then a drawing of my persona Whimsy with my friend's like icon Burb Sona. I would say their name, but I actually don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Nishwert? It's German, and I'm not German. I'm very bad at German. I do not know how to pronounce it, actually. I'm sorry. My OC Carter, who can turn into various types of snakes, so I drew Carter as a winged snake. An art trade I did, and I really need to start writing information down on these, but I wanted to do an art trade, and I was super excited when they gave me an Anthro character because I thought that it would be a great warm-up for Art Fight, and I wanted to do more of those. And then this is actually where we start getting into Art Fight. So this is all July, and I started with my sister's character Adoris, who is like a Northling type of like pony sort of closed species, and my friend Celine's character, I believe her name is Layla, and she's like a noir detective. But yeah, I filled a lot of this sketchbook with Art Fight stuff because I made it a goal to draw like at least 5 Anthro type characters and 5 furry type characters a week. Like, not furry, feral. So that I could get better. But again, I forgot about this one in here because I was putting this one in here. But I think this character is just kind of like a camo Mimi again. But this character is like a bat Anthro. This character belongs to Dirge, and this character belongs to Mrs. Nightmares. And then a pony for Nevin. Niven? I always say it Nevin, and I don't think that's correct, but I say it Nevin. And then Atu for my friend Robin. Another, I forgot which sketchbook I was in, but this is Louise, and she's a Pekeli, which is a closed species, and it's for Repiper. Strawberry for a Calia wolf, a Salia wolf. This is Thyme for my art fight friend Ressie, aka Resicle, and Amaryllis. And I really, really love Ressie's characters. I find them so adorable. Another one for Nevin. And this is Maisie for Ressie. She's like a dinosaur centaur. There's just a lot of stuff for Ressie in here because I was drawing a lot for Ressie. This is Pigeon and Kane. Ressie has some of the best characters in my opinion. I love all their character designs. This is my character veil with Tungalaria's character veil, so I thought that would be cute. And this is Jean for Harry the Ripper again on Art Fight. Tats for my friend Bethany on Art Fight. Again, I just put it in whatever sketchbook was easiest to reach and did not remember which sketchbook I was in because I also have an Art Fight sketchbook that I'm going to be showing you guys. Lavender for Tungalria, and I love this pony's colors. Piper for Ressie. A sketchbook of Ash's character Starburst, who is a snake. And then he ended up with Snowwing for Cream Flame on Art Fight. I think that I'm slowly getting better at animals and anthros. I don't think that there's anything in particular that I think I've gotten like super duper better at, though this is kind of cute. But honestly, just being able to learn and sketch freely and try new things has been really great for Art Fight. Not for Art Fight, I mean, yes, for Art Fight, but for my learning process. So yeah, I want to share this learning sketchbook with you guys. That's the primary themed sketchbook I've been working in currently. And as a note, if anyone else wants to request a themed sketchbook, I do take sketchbook theme requests on my Patreon, which is linked in the description below, along with all of my other stuff, as well as on the end card. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me for this sketchbook tour, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Well, that's the end of this video. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section, or contact me on any of my social media, which is linked in the description below. I also have my Patreon there if you guys want to throw a monthly donation at me. Thanks so much for your support. I'll see you next time. Bye!